All right. All right. Test, test, test. I started stream so late. I'm like at the end of pack 2 here. Cuz I didn't really feel like streaming honestly, but you know what? I'm going to be here, so why not? I'm going to be here. Let me find that playlist I like. We can throw that in the background. I don't expect like anyone to be here since this is so last minute, but all right, there we go. Let's see. Can you hear that? No, I don't think you can hear the music. All right, we're just gonna cut the music then. Cut the music then. I like I said, this is super last minute, so I wasn't ready to set up stream or anything. I'm in the midst of packing and getting ready to leave in the morning. But what's up, Tyler? You were just watching Richmond coverage, dude. You gotta comment for your chance to win that playmat, dude. Please do, please do. I am thrilled that I'll be able to give that away like relatively similarly to how I envisioned it. Because I mean, it's like a big deal to give away a playmat that's like $400 or whatever it is. So when the stream failed, I just felt so bad because I'd used it as part of advertising. But anyway, to catch up, everybody, to catch up with this draft so far, I stayed really open. Like I literally all of pack 1, I wasn't sure whether I was going to be Ranger or Assassin, and definitely leaning more Azuri, leaning more Riptide in those picks, but I just wasn't sure. So all of pack 1 kind of just stayed open, and then pack 2 is when I really saw from the other side, okay, Ranger's good. We're going Ranger. Ranger looks hella strong with everything we've got going on, and I feel really proud of myself because I'm not that confident at drafting this set. Like really, I barely have drafted this set. So to be able to read that decently felt good. I didn't commit. I really wanted to go Azuri, and I'm very glad I didn't end up going Azuri. My seat for Riptide feels pretty decent. Definitely are some picks that are going to get wasted. But overall, our deck is going to be very healthy. So I'm fine with it. Now we're just kind of rounding out the best picks as pack 3 goes on, which feels pretty nice. We've got only a couple traps. Like I'm really looking to flesh out the traps right now. I only have a Blood Rot and an Inertia trap, but a lot of really quality arrows. A lot. So Riptide Pile it is. And I actually want more practice with Riptide Pile because it seems like a lot of high-level players are not really trying to draft Ranger in Limited so far. Like it seems to be the one that you just have to be in the right seat for it. Like just do not force Ranger. Ranger's the riskiest one to just get screwed out of, depending on like where you are in the lineup. So because of that, I want to be open to being the Ranger. Because I think if you are one of the Rangers at the table, your deck can be really good. I think it's hard for a Ranger deck to be the real 3-0, but I would feel pretty comfortable with like a 2-1 result on like Riptide Pile, something like that. So that's kind of my general strategy going into draft is just be very willing to play the Riptide Pile, or if your picks like let you be Azalea, sure, that hero is also good. But as far as comfort in this whole draft process goes overall, I mean, yeah, I won 2 pre-releases, and then I top 8'd at the PTI event last weekend, which was also sealed, and I went Benji and felt really good with Benji. But I haven't really done well in drafts so far. I think of my 3 drafts, I went 2-1, 2-1, 1-2. Is I think right? So I haven't had a 3-0, but I also have barely played draft. And that's scary, because like I'm about to play in the Pro Tour, right? So we'll just kind of see what happens, honestly. Hey, how's chat doing? We got 11 people in this impromptu scuffed ass stream. I appreciate it, everybody. Where is everyone watching from? Where is everybody? Yeah, sure. Let's take this. Let's take the scout. I'm into the scout. It only blocks 2 though, but you know, it's that preload pump, right? I've got scout. Only 1 scout so far? Yeah, I'll take another scout. I don't need the Falcon Wing. You're watching from New Zealand? Oh, of course you are, Greg. Dang, dude, you got to make it out here one day, though. It'd be fun to hang out, for real. I really want Worlds to be just the perfect event this year. I can't wait. Something about Europe just has my heart, you know? There's that song Vienna. Who made that song Vienna? Oh, Vienna. And ever since I heard that song, like, I don't know, it just starts playing in my head anytime I think of Europe. It's just such a beautiful place. I used to live in Budapest, so I'm very fond of, I guess that's kind of like central, you know, old, you know, Soviet bloc era part of Europe. Really love the people. Yeah, Come to Fight seems slightly better. And a Virulent Touch, I'll take that. And a Useless Surging Strike. Huntsville, Alabama. You're from Huntsville, Penrose. Did I know that? I know plenty of people in Huntsville, funny enough. What's up, Josh? Billy Joel? Is it by Billy Joel? I'm going to feel super embarrassed if it is. Vienna song.
All right, we're all done.
Oh, yeah,
here.
it is Billy Joel. How'd I miss that?
Figure out who's playing who.
How do I export to Fabberry? There we go. And this is definitely a Riptide deck.
So smooth.
Which I am fine with.
So
honestly.
smooth. I'm glad it worked the last 2 times, which is pretty great.
So let's make sure.
How do you
playables are
which
out.
tier you're on?
Sideboard.
Where?
Sideboard.
I click the drop down next to add
Oh,
token.
shoot, everyone else is probably super loud. I'm gonna turn them down a bit. Let me know if this is balanced. That's probably okay. All right, so I learned the last time I played Riptide, like literally you add every playable card. If something's playable, you add it to your deck. Because I lost by 2 cards. I just didn't bring in 2 Virulent Touch. And that was the difference between a 2-1 and a 3-0, is I was just short 2 cards. That said, though,
You can do that
36, that's already pretty high. Like, I don't really know if I want yellow brush-offs, but it is an instant, right? Like, it's played from hand, so maybe that's something that's worth it, just to load. Only ended up with 2 equipment pieces. I don't really prioritize equipment, but I also didn't end up with any Peace of Mind, so I don't really hate the fact that I'm missing Seeker stuff. I think this is just fine. I'm pretty happy with this. Not 100% sure you know Ed and Jacob. Well, my dad's name is Ed, and one of my good friends in Michigan is Jacob, but they're not the Huntsville crew. No, my Huntsville friends come from when I used to work the Lego circuit. I used to travel around the country and sell like minifigures from Lego sets. It's a very strange gig. And for whatever reason, a lot of those people came from Huntsville, Alabama. All right, this will be an interesting deck to play. Like, lowest card quality is definitely like the yellow brush-offs, but that's useful against Benji. Like, I'll take that, right? Something like the blue Ravel kind of sucks. The yellow freewheels like also kind of suck, but you got to have some sucky cards. It is draft. Not everything can be amazing. Right, and funny enough, like that's only 1, 2, 3 like truly sucky cards. These are situational. Okay, I'll call that a win. I'll call that a win. Oh, Edward Knight and Jacob Simmons. Oh yes, okay. Those people I know. Those people I know.
Table 2, Ethan and Andrew. Table 3, Drew.
All right, I gotta talk to the Discord people real quick. All right, I'll be in game room 3.
I'll be in number 2.
Hey man.
Hello. I decided to go ahead and stream, which I didn't really want to do, but you know, I'm here anyway, so that's I'll be talking to the chat during the game if you don't mind.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Okay.
Thanks for the warning.
Let's see. I typed in Fabry, I meant Talishar.
Also, big fan, by the way. Thanks for posting all those recent videos of the Battle Hardened.
Oh yeah, no problem. That was that event ended up like feeling amazing, like kind of zoomed out. But let me tell you, like being there was a shit show. But yeah, it came across well. It came across well on YouTube. Appreciate the viewership. You better enter for the I have a Phidia thing, by the way.
I think I did that. I saw that, and I think I did.
Yeah, just leave a comment.
Commented.
Yep. That's all you need to do. Private. Open format. Sure, I'll send you a link. And that is a Levi deck. That is not.
Do it.
That is
I can
not the
beat it.
Riptide.
No fear.
I'll beat myself faster than you can beat me. I promise.
You went 7-7 at the Pro Tour in Lille.
Is
many of
that
those
how
were
bad I
CT
did in
wins
Lille?
then?
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. I bubbled out of top 64 at Worlds. I was so salty about it. I literally conceded a game in draft because I wanted to go to Artist Alley, and I shouldn't have. That was the difference.
Were you still playing Levia at Worlds?
Oh yeah, I played her across both formats.
You were like so off it in Lille.
Yeah.
You were over it for a day.
Oh yeah, that was Lille was a different story. That meta was, that was rough. Why can I not? Oh, I didn't have it in the right format. Okay, now we're good. Copy link. I mean, it's never a good Levi meta, but that was just an anti-fun meta. Like if bringing Levi just meant absolute pain, whereas like now if you bring Levi, you can have fun, and the pain fest is going to be primarily you right now. I don't think. I mean, other than like Azalea, everything's still manageable. You're also on Riptide, okay?
Yeah, interesting.
Sure. Wow, I wonder how many
To see your deck
drafters.
because my deck feels fire.
Dude, my deck feels fire. I was not committed to Riptide until pack 2. So maybe I might have a little bit more generics than you, but in the end, like this deck felt pretty darn good. So this will be interesting.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Okay, I didn't add the token weapons. 1 second. Gotta do that. Deck. Open format, private. And
Yeah.
that's Levia again. Oh my god. Okay. And deck link and
ProTour Lille, man. I feel like I didn't even play Flesh and Blood day 1. I like had 5 or 6 Phis in my draft pod, and I was also an idiot on Phi and went 0-3 there. And then I played 2 dashes in a row, and I was Viscerai, and I just full fatigued them and only blocked the whole game. And then I played 2 Oldims in a row that only fatigued me.
yikes.
It's a really fun day.
I remember before Lille, it was actually the first time I'd ever played Dash. I was helping Brody test in our house, and oh cool, I won the die roll again. And he was playing Viscerai, right? And obviously everyone had just seen the games on stream from, what was it, Singapore? Where like Dash ran over the Viscerai, but you know the Viscerai just didn't block Combustible Courier. So Brody wanted to practice the matchup a ton, and I'd never played Dash, so I was like, it's fine. Like we'll just sit down and, you know, I'm just gonna attack and you're just gonna block and we'll see who wins. And we played like 4 games and they were not close. I beat him every single game, which was really hard to believe, honestly. And then in the Pro Tour, he played against a bunch of actual Dash mains and beat them all. So he gave me the title, the best Dash player that never was. I'm like, oh, thank you.
I was
Appreciate
having
that.
to side in 3 Sync Belows and Unmovable and 3 Oasis Respites for like 7-2 blocks. And then yeah, it'd be close, but I just blocked the whole game.
Yeah, the one of the tactics that he discovered was if you're truly fatiguing, then don't even attack, and that way you can hope they clunk up an arsenal because of Crown, right? Like the Dash assuming like, oh, I'll put something in here and then Crown for 5-card hand. Well, if you just never actually attack, then you can try to catch him that way. Didn't work. Okay, cool. Speaking of not working, that doesn't trigger, thank God, but you do get the reload.
True. I'm so dumb, sorry.
Are you right at 30 cards? Is that what I'm seeing?
It is, yeah. You can
Okay.
fatigue.
Yeah, okay.
Go to me.
That was the idea for going first. We will aim. God, I have not played draft in so long. Jesus. I just top 8'd the PTI event last weekend with a sealed Benji deck that was, I mean, it was better than my mid Azuri, but I really had no faith in Benji at all. And somehow I played against, I think, what was it, like 2 other Benjis, and like my deck was just slightly better. That was the only reason I made top 8. If I'd played against like real heroes, I don't think I could have done it. But
Well, nice, dude.
yeah,
Congrats.
then thank you. It was a fun day. But I have not played a lot of Riptide. I think I only played him once in draft, and that's it ever. So might make some misplays. Have you been doing a lot of these drafts with Nathan?
This is my second or third. I was there that first week when you were in Mexico or whatever. And then that second week you were sick.
Oh God, yeah, that was miserable.
Yeah.
Luckily, it cleared up in time for the Pro Tour, and of course, tested it. It was not COVID, thank goodness.
Nice. Yeah, that's such a big fear, is to like book all this stuff, put all this time in, and then have to just skip it or something.
Mm-hmm. All right, missing the blue in that hand to get the aim counter off, but 8 and 9 are pretty similar in this format, honestly. Well, against a ranger, you're likely to be able to block the 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, see. Okay. No harm, no foul. Good job, freewheeling renegades.
Oh, I don't have a bow. Look at me. How is
Oh,
this possible?
wait, no. What? No.
I can't get aim counters.
Wait, should we restart?
That's so funny. I
We-
don't care. It's up to you.
Yeah, we should restart.
It's gonna matter like 2 or 3 times on aim counters.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
wanna
a
make
big
them
enough deal.
all wait so much though. Dude,
Well,
play this
okay,
dumb.
yeah, because our game is going to be the longest game, I would assume.
Yeah.
Um,
No, let's
shit.
just keep going. It's okay.
Damn it, dude. All right.
I'm gonna play around it. I'm gonna send in the big arrows. It's gonna be fine.
If you say so. Yeah, funny enough, I lose value, but I can do it this way because you can't fisticuffs.
I could with the tunic.
Oh shit! All right, I'm getting outplayed. Yeah, blown out. Do it,
Worth
do it. It absolutely is worth. It's huge.
Dude, why is it? God, let it resolve. Dude, I swear I know how to play this game. Just out here. No bows, spells on the stack, trying to do more stuff.
Sheesh. Honestly, I'm just gonna pay for blood rot. I'm
Huge.
not into this. We'll wait. It's 24 cards to 17. We'll win through other
Yeah,
means.
that's your plan.
Oh damn! You also got the red come to fights. I got 2.
I got like 3 yellows too, which I feel like is pretty good.
Skybound shot. Okay, interesting. You played the 1 red spire sniping. I'm wondering if there's an azalea at the table. There shouldn't be, but I didn't get any lace cards, and I barely saw spire snipings. So unless you got a bunch of lace cards,
I got
don't know.
1 lace in my first pack and then never saw any more.
Hmm.
And then there was like a confusing amount of scout and spire sniping and ravenous rebel. So there might not be an azalea.
Yeah. And aim. Sedate. Boom. Yeah, it's crazy like how fast fatigue can just happen. Fatigue by damage, right? Like if you just take even 2 turns of I'm just gonna full block. Like all of a sudden your deck's gone. Which is crazy. Oh, outplayed again. Dude, I got a boulder trap, I guess. Is that really outplay? I can still use mass to turn off Widowmaker, I guess. It's not like dead. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, now you're like incentivized to find a way to use it this game.
True. Oh, speaking of. Okay, what's my turn? I guess I'm doing that.
Just making sure I got a bow in for my second game. Nice.
Oh, oh, I can't play defense reactions to this thing. Right, that's its other text.
Yeah, true. Do you want to back up and block differently?
Yeah, how does this turn? God, I gotta read the card, eh? What's that acronym? RTFC.
RTFC.
Yeah. Oh yes, that can sit there. Interesting. So the only way to get that trap out is to just driftwood it away, or I just take the full block on this hand. Yeah, I guess I'll just quiver. Feels weird, but it's also like super low value play. Oh well. Yeah, opponent, what you got? Oh my god. Oh, that card is terrifying. Oh wow. Okay, glad I took a peek. I know what not to do next hand. Actually, like, thank God you don't have that card this hand. It's collapsing trap. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess I wouldn't discard anything, but still, like, the triggers are a big deal. The fact that you'd get free damage. Okay, yeah, that won't trigger. Jesus, dude, you got 2 specs?
Majestic.
2
traps, yeah.
specs? If only you had like 6 more cards. Like,
That's why I thought.
and a bow.
Fully open.
Yeah.
Got quite a few traps.
So we would have been complete opposite ends from each other, right?
Yeah.
So that makes sense why it felt decent for both of us.
No, actually, you were 2 down from me. I'm seat 5. You're seat 7.
Wait, what? Why are we paired then? It should be we should be the farthest away from each other. Is how a draft pod should pair.
Yeah, you right. I don't know. I don't even have a bow. You think I know what's going on? I'm just happy to be here. I'm acting like you didn't tell me what was on top of my deck.
Yeah, that's fair.
The biggest rabble.
Okay. Let's load. Now this doesn't have Gogan, thank God. And its attack isn't higher than its base, thank God. We're just throwing a breakpoint. That's all we're doing.
I guess I have a plan.
Oh boy. Well, I don't think you can like jam dominate out of nowhere at least. And there's no attack reactions you can run. So I think like just by the cards I should be fine. Oh. This is an interesting hand. Sure. Don't want to play it slow. I mean, I'll take the 1. I don't think there's a punish. Okay. Yeah, so in theory this should be 6. So let's just pretend. I'll take manual damage. Is this the first time that's come up or no?
No, there was 2 other times I could have done a name counter.
Oh shit. Okay.
But there's been 0 times so far where like I needed the bow to load an arrow and shoot.
Mm.
So I'm missing 3 damage. It's whatever.
Okay, I feel like I should manually change that though for science's sake. You said it's 3?
Yeah, but I don't think you should change it because
Okay.
you don't know if you could have blocked the other 2 instances.
That's fair. I was trying to pay attention. That was just the first time I saw it. My bad.
No, it's okay.
All right. Like so I specifically changed the play. I don't want to give this go again. But I had a cool line with go again, but screw that. We'll just do a 0 for 4. All right, that's good. That's good stuff. Are you going to the Pro Tour as well?
Yeah.
Are you leaving in the morning then? Or
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got starting the drive at like 6 a.m. But honestly, it's only like a 5-hour drive, so
Ooh, that's nice.
not too bad.
No, I'm up in Alberta, Canada. We have like 8 people from Alberta going. We're all flying to different cities first and then Baltimore. There's no straight flights. I have to fly to Toronto first.
You.
Yeah, it seems pretty bad. And then, I don't know, we get there kind of late, like 4 or 5 p.m. or something, so I don't even know if I'll go to the banquet this time.
Oh, that's too bad. I feel like the banquets slowly get better, like very slowly, but they do.
Yeah, they've been okay. I love, like, just seeing everyone and chatting with a bunch of people,
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
but the banquet itself hasn't been, like, I'd die if I miss it sort of thing.
All right. Seems like a waste. This was my pack 1 pick 1. It's like, it's a good card.
Yeah, I really like that card.
All right, someone in chat asking, when will I get to Baltimore? I will be in Baltimore at like noon tomorrow, but I technically it's a work day, and because I'm taking off Thursday and Friday, it's technically a 10-hour work day. So we'll see. I hope my supervisor isn't watching, but we'll see if it's a real 10-hour work day. I'll definitely work in the car because luckily my friend who's driving has a fancy car with Wi-Fi. But good Lord, like once I get there, I do not want to be on my laptop. So we'll see. Oh, it's you, Pascal. Oh, I didn't know your name was Supperworm. Dude, you have so many aliases. Are you still what is it on Twitter? Like Old Him Fan 3000 or something? But Pascal, here, you can see on my glasses, these are actually new glasses. This is my, the guy I'm talking to is an optometrist, by the way, for context.
Nice.
You can see I just got new glasses, but these frames, when I picked them up, I didn't have time to let the person adjust them. And so the bend over my ear is really awful. I hate it. I think I'm just going to wear contacts all weekend during the Pro Tour anyway, though. I've been getting headaches from these glasses. My prescription just keeps getting worse.
Alright,
okay.
I concede. I can't do it. I can't beat you
Yeah,
in these last 2
yeah.
cards.
Yeah, it just got to that point. That's all. Yeah. Damn it, dude. I should have been at least like 2 life, though, so apologies for that. But yeah, I do think it just came down to die roll and deck size, right? In this kind of mirror.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that. As it is, I could add in another yellow brush off and a yellow spring load, and then I have 2 blue peace of minds and a blue scout, and then 3 cards of other classes.
Oh, wow. Honestly, just throw them in, right? Like, in this matchup...
So bad. In this matchup, yeah.
In this matchup, you do it, though. The first time I drafted with these guys, I mean, you were there, I think. But I played a Riptide mirror as well, round 1. And the only reason I lost was because I had 2 less cards than my opponent. And I literally had 2 virulent touches, like a yellow and a blue, that I just didn't put in. I'll be forever haunted by that. because it just came down to like literally I just made the call that they were my mid cards, but mid cards don't matter. Like you just run a pile because neither of you have like dominate or attack reactions. So the entire win con is just who runs out of cards. Like, it's kind of lame, but like that is the matchup.
Yeah, you're actually super right. And even like blue Peace of Mind, like I could stop like a trap damage or just something.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, because like a lot of your hands, right? Especially if the Peace of Mind is like loading a card, then, your hand, all you need to do is keep one, aim, shoot, and then your ponder is going to like refresh that anyway. So yeah, literally, I think it's just deck size. And you do have higher quality traps. So if we were closer on deck size, that probably was the difference maker then, is the fact that you could sneak in like an extra 4 damage where I probably can't. I only have one trap that would trigger in this matchup, which is Inertia.
Yeah, damn.
But GG's, man.
What are you doing right after the draft?
I
Finishes up quickly. Would you play me again with a bow and the 5 extra cards?
I won't even be able to stick around for like the debrief. I need to pack. I haven't done any of that, and I leave at like 6 a.m. and I'm Eastern,
Fair.
so this is gonna be done at
Totally
like
fair.
probably midnight. So I can send you the link though if you want to retry it. But like literally, there's only so much outplaying this matchup that can happen, and you did it. I mean, the fisticuffs play is like, the kind of blowout, because otherwise our damage is like super honest. And it's just I'm throwing like 5 or 6, and you're blocking like 5 or 6, and that's just it. Yeah. The one thing that last time I played this mirror that my opponent like specifically did, if you have yellow Ravenous Rabble in this matchup, you most of the time can just get away with pitching a yellow, right? Because you're just like aiming, shooting with all the free reloads. If you can save like just 1 or 2 yellow Ravenous Rabbles, obviously very specific, but it's an easy pitch for the deck. And then when you get to full fatigue, if your turn can be like rabble, load, shoot, arrow, I mean, that is like an insanely strong 4-card hand, because those are going to be 0 for 4s, because they have no cards in deck.
That's insane. Yeah.
So if you have the room to do that in this matchup, which you will, right? Like absolutely play for that. I only have a blue Ravenous Rabble, so I can't really do it. But if you have even yellows, it's like
I have a red one. So
a red one. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, super easy probably. But all right, let me jump back in the lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Time to talk to chat again. We got 30 people in the house. Let me update this win-loss.
Actually,
I'm feeling 2-1 again. I'm feeling 2-1.
Using his hand
Oops, let me turn them down again. Jesus.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
But what do you think, people in chat? This deck feels like pretty decent. Like, other than, trap damage not being a thing, it's enough of a pile with enough good red arrows, right? Like, look at this. Red Virulent, red Skybound, the 0 for 4s, the free pumps, the sedations, infectings. Like, I think this is a 2-1 Riptide, like, no sweat. Like, no sweat. To 3-0... I feel like I'm going to lose to an Azuri. It is going to be my downfall. And also I'm yelling because, Jesus Christ, it's loud in the Discord. All right. Let me bring that back up. Yeah, I feel like I will lose to an Azuri. You can deck out against Azuri pretty easily, because an Azuri deck is likely also just a fat pile, and they have a lot of 3 blocks. So, like, sure, my arrow might take 2 cards. But anytime they come in and hit me with like a stealth card, can I always block 6? No. And so I'm going to lose a lot of value there, probably leak a bunch of damage. I'm just losing the card trade. Maybe, I think, like, what do you do to really make your Riptide deck better against Azuri? It's more traps, right? Like, if I had more traps, then my Azuri matchup is better. But I just don't have a lot of traps. I've got like the Brush Off, a Blood Rot, and Inertia. Which, to be fair, like, this will trigger, this might trigger on, like, a spike. Yeah, so I feel like I need maybe 3 more traps to really play a fair Azuri game. Because otherwise, I'm just going to be wasting a ton of cards if I try to always block 6. No, this was draft. This was draft. So, we used Draft Fab. We built the deck. and then I ported it over to Fabre to add the tokens. I just unfortunately didn't upload the first or second pack because I didn't think I'd be streaming. I just didn't really feel it until picking pack 1. I was like, damn, I got to talk about this. Someone's got to validate me because if I go 0-3, I need people to yell at me why. Or if I go 3-0, I need to, show people why. Right? I need the validation from this community, I guess. I'm the parasocial one, as it turns out. It's me. There we go. I won. Is there a new pairing? I guess I could just undeafen in Discord and find out. Okay, it looks like there is a new pairing, so I gotta undeafen. Oh. Okay, we must have just gotten the pairing. Yo, is it us? Oh, no, maybe not. One second. Oh, hello, Jay?
Hello. Yes.
All right, we meet again. Amazing.
Perfect.
I'm on Riptide again, just like last time.
Benji.
Whoo, baby. All right. Do you mind sending the link? It took me for way too long to set it up last time for whatever reason.
Okay. Yeah, just give me 1 second. What is going on? Fatal Air?
Uh-oh. Okay, I'll set it up. I think I have everything copy and pasted in the right places. Open format, private. Oh! Fatal Error. I'm getting it too. Uh-oh, Talishar.
Why?
Yeah.
Air call undefined.
Cannot redeclare is banned. What? What on earth? It can't be the format, right? What if I put sealed? You must use a draft fab deck for sealed. Okay, well, I do have that.
Phrasing error. I'm getting a phrasing error.
All right, let's see if anyone else able to host a game? Nope. Okay, it looks like it's a Talishar thing for sure.
Oh, so Talishar crashed.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
That's a little awkward.
Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. We got it. Mine did
Got
just
there?
work. Yep. Let me send you. Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Interesting.
Well, I'm actually gonna end up recording this and then posting it on YouTube later.
Sounds
That's
good.
Okay with you?
Absolutely. Interesting. So when I last weekend played Benji in the PTI event, I went second and won every single game. When I went first, I lost.
Mm-hmm.
And that feels counterintuitive, but it kind of follows suit with what people in this draft group have been saying. At the same time, though, in this matchup specifically, right, like I should still go first, even though apparently Benji is fine with second.
Ooh, I don't know if that's true.
No?
I would still just want to go second with Benji. I'm like right now, at least from like the testings that I've been doing, I think Benji just always wants to go second.
Yeah, that's what was
There's-
super surprising to like actually play out. It was so true.
The one time that I found this not true was I had a Benji deck where I was consistently doing like 7 points unblockable on turn 1.
All right, we'll try it. I mean, it's an experiment. But I'll try going second. I feel like my win con can't be to true fatigue anyway, so actually second does make sense.
That's fair.
Like just baseline off that. So let's do it. Okay, nice, and not a huge punish. Those are red arrows I'm giving up. It's the only way I clean block it. I do have a lot of red arrows. Yep, honestly, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yep, this will go in there. Okay. Nice card you got there. What feels so weird with Riptide is like a situation like this. My arsenal just sucks. Like, why would I want to arsenal this? But you know, you have the Driftwood Quiver, so a certain part of me wants to just like see that extra card because Driftwood Quiver otherwise is not. I mean, I guess technically against like Wreck Havoc, maybe it saves me. And I did just see you pitch one. Huh. I think I'll still arsenal.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, it was good going second. Right, that's good stuff.
It's going. So this is 7, 8, 9, 5, 8. Gosh, I could pitch this.
Yes, Jason in chat. This
4,
is a
7, 8, 9.
Pacific time zone group that I play with to practice draft. It's Savage Land News, if you know him, the Reinar player. It's some of his friends. He reached out and added me to his draft group, so we've been doing this. But it's late my time, right? Like I'm Eastern, so we start at like 9:30. But it's fine. Like I was up late tonight anyway.
Peace of mind. There you go.
Nice. I did take that whole turn from you, but
Yes, you did. You definitely did. Well, Kodachi for one.
well, to be fair, the frailty didn't hit, so still damage I don't want to take. Interesting how this hand develops. Huh. I guess I am glad I arsenaled that. I guess the question now becomes, do I want one more damage or do I want this card? Since it's not a hit effect.
Well, just one come to fight, okay. Oh, 2 come to fights, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, the arrow isn't great, but like at least it was an arrow. Because I do have to win by damage, so might as well be happy I drew buffs instead of all arrows, right?
That's fair. Oh, I guess I blocked for 2.
Cool. Whoa, this is a super interesting hand. Wow, deck is coming together. Hold up.
Oh, brush off. That's sick.
Dirty. I know.
That is dirty.
Effectively block 3, so it worked out.
More than that.
More than that. Why? What's coming? Someone's asking, is this Jay? This is Jay.
Yeah, hello.
It's She Walks on Roses, if you know who that is.
She walks. No, actually, I do not. Ooh. What's better here? I need to force a block. Okay, so yeah, the card I had in my hand was back heel kick red, so
Oh yeah.
it was gonna hit for 7.
Yeah. That would have been
brush
huge.
off. Oh, so sick.
Oh man. Oh, yeah, I do have to block this. Like I don't just let that happen, but I had something juicy if he gave it to me.
No.
I can't. Yeah, I can't let. I want to let it happen. I can't let it happen. There's no way. There's no way I can let this happen. Right? Nah, I can't let you have 6 for 1. I can't do that. I can't do that. Oh, I had such a good turn. I guess let's see what happens here. If I take this, my hand presents 10. That's a lot for this format. But then I'd be at 9 to throw back 10. So in theory, you could say no blocks, but even a hand that I can't block out wouldn't deal 9 damage. I'd have more give and take. I think I pivot the plan. This hand can still function. Shit. Oh, for science, like I just want to take it. For science, I do just want to take it, but I really should not do that. So let's not be dumb. Let's not be dumb. Nope, nope. I won't do it. God, I want to.
Okay, okay.
Wait, was that the right block then? Yeah, I guess it had to be that block because I can't block with the other card. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yo, Fab Chile. I am feeling... I mean, I'm excited for every part of Baltimore that does not involve gameplay. The games in Baltimore, I just actually have no idea how I'm going to do. I'm not playing Levia, but I'm also not playing a meta deck. So then it makes me realize, like, why didn't I just play Levia, right? So, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of just regretting everything. Yeah, okay, so I definitely want to get that value this turn. Interesting. Huh. Man, this hand sucks. Do I look at maybe Mask? Nah. That can't be right.
Ooh, yellow brush off.
Risky business, but I don't think you can punish it on that hand, so. Okay. Yeah, this hand sucks, but I don't hate the arsenal, I guess. Is the good thing. God, okay, now I hate the arsenal. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think this hand's worth playing aggressively. All right, okay, I muted Discord so I could actually talk to the stream a bit more. Why am I regretting it? So the deck I'm playing is I actually like really don't want to say, because for the first time I actually am trying to like subvert the meta, like the tiniest bit. I actually am. I really think the deck is gonna perform well if I get the right matchups. I said it on Twitter. If I just see like Briars, I'm going to lose every game. I'm fine with that. Legitimately fine with losing to every Briar. But I want to see Lexi
So
decks.
name spinning wheel kick.
Okay. I want to see Lexi decks that don't high roll. I want to see Oldhim, Bravo, Dromai. I mean, I'll take anything, but like Briar and Azalea should be the baddies. Those are like the decks I'm really having an issue against. So yeah, but like for once I'm actually playing a deck that answers the meta rather than just like does its own thing, right? Whoa. Okay, I was muted. Whoa, that's crazy. So how does this resolve in Talishar? Does it work?
Yeah, it works.
Okay, it does work. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Mask of
Cool,
Many
cool.
Faces got changed. Like actually you can do it on the old one. You just had to put the set number of the card instead of the actual name, but now there's a drop down menu that lets you select the name. So this will randomly kick a card to that you block with.
Okay. So and it says start of the reaction step, right? So I can still react and it doesn't get banished. Is that?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So no blood rot value. I'll take that. Oh my god, my mouse is bugging out. Jesus. This feels pretty bad. Without an aim counter. Pretty bad, but something you still have to block at least.
I do have to block this.
Oh, okay. Not full block though. Cool. Bought myself a turn no Kodachis. We like that. Actually, hold up. You can't give it go again. You can't react on it. You're already going to have an arsenal. So I think I just take the 2 and like who cares about the ponder? Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. It's not like it's blood rot or like inertia, right? Frailty's already used up.
Oh, there we go.
All right, we got big turns. Damn, Riptide's like load ability, so good.
So good.
So
So
good.
good. Let's see what I want to do here. So the card in Arsenal, the worst case is what, a 0 for 4? There's no on hits.
Yeah, it is worst case for you. Best case for me. You can't go to 1 or I'll kill you with a trap, just FYI. Well, no, you've got Seekers, right? Doesn't Seekers... Wouldn't that prevent it?
Seeker stops it.
Yeah, okay.
No, I think I just go to 1. Like I can't. There's no good blocks anyways.
Yep. I already saw that Cyclone, but makes me think you probably have another spinning wheel kicker, so... Sure. I'll take that.
Oh, you took that. Wow.
Oh. All right, now that's a ponder and a half. Because this is the point of the game where that one card lead in Arsenal, probably going to be huge. Yeah, but I guess I was never going to block with 2 cards on this turn, so the damage difference would have been block with equip and a 3 block on the last one to save 1 life. Is the difference. That's pretty relevant. But I didn't know this was going to be your attack, right? Huh. Do I go to 3? That seems very risky. Or sorry, take 3, go to 1.
Go to 1?
I guess the difference being if you draw something that's unblockable, then if it's 1 damage, Mask would still save me. If I block with Mask now, then if it's 2 damage, still dead. So yeah, I guess if you just draw an unblockable 2, then I'm just dead anyway. Maybe I changed the play then. Maybe I changed the play. Yeah, because if I can make this come in for that much damage, but you just draw the unblockable in Arsenal, I'll just lose. I think I just have to go for it. Yeah, let's just hope you don't draw a kill spell.
Alright, draw off Ponder.
Yep. Okay, well, you've got a card next hand I'd be worried about. We're going to hope you don't get a next hand.
No floating?
No floating.
No floating. No
Nope.
cards in hand.
This is it.
So
It's just 8.
2, 4, 7.
Yeah, literally, as long as
9.
your thing in Arsenal kills me, I lose here.
Feisty locals.
Yeah,
Let's see
lovely.
if you have a brush off.
Oh no, I have the mask.
No, yeah. Oh yeah, you have the mask.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about this. Yeah, if it's a 1 attack, I live.
Yeah.
Woo! All right,
You're
we
good,
did
you're
it.
good, you're good.
We did it.
Nice hit.
Sheesh. All right, still, I know you draw something next hand that kills me, because I peeped your deck. So
Well,
we
but
just
you
have
a full
to.
hand.
I do have a full hand. What can we do with it though? I guess the most damage I can deal is this. Not great. Sure.
Block 4, 6.
All right, I'll make you Seekers at least.
Yep, and you got me. Only if I had a
Oof.
3 block that hand.
This is still tough though. Like I can't really like force game. Yeah, I can't really force game, can I? This comes in for 1 shoot load. But then I'm losing that in Arsenal. It's still what I have to do. Yeah, I think this only comes in for 1. But we'll see. It could be 0. Okay, yeah, it's the one.
For
It's the
one.
freewheeling, which at least still demands something. Whew! This is tight.
This is super close.
Now I have to hope you don't have 2-3 blocks. Oh, okay. So that's game.
Yeah, I don't think you have a brush off left, so
Oh.
I'm gonna head jab at you.
Okay, I do have a brush off. I did pitch a brush off, so I do have that.
Oh, it's pretty good. Too
But
good, too
even so, like, how do I freaking close this game? This is miserable. Okay, actually, speaking of closing a game, maybe I barbed Castaway now just to make sure I draw into a full 4, the full 4 I want to see. Because I know there's 2 cards in that hand I want. Because otherwise, I'm only spending 1. Yeah, so I actually want to cycle an extra card on your turn. Right, the aim counter persists, right? I'm not crazy?
Yeah, aim
Yeah.
counter. It's a counter, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I have to give you 6 again.
Yeah, I guess drawing the next hand doesn't matter though, because the trap would be from hand. Yeah, so I'm still gonna die.
Alright, 5 steel locals
Yeah,
for
yeah.
1.
Yeah, now it is game. GG's. Very close.
Very close game. There was a lot of feisty locals for 1 to try and win the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder
Man.
where could I have gotten more damage? Maybe I did have to make that play where I take an extra 3 to make that hand function. That's like the only big decision point. Otherwise, it was just like block, shoot, arrow, block, shoot, arrow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I added in like 5 more cards in my deck. And if I didn't have that 5 extra cards, I would have lost as well. So, yeah, I don't know. It's...
Yeah, because do you know your last 2 cards in deck? Are they would have gone under me, right? Like at this point, you're just pitching back like blues and yellows that will.
how do I even check?
Oh yeah, I guess you can't click on it anymore.
Show arena. No, I cannot check right now. Undo full. Let's see. Where is full control mode?
It's
Manual
the
mode.
like
Got it.
hand in the top right. Yeah.
Oh, no, can't do manual mode.
Ryan in the chat.
What
What's
I
up,
can do
Ryan?
is
By
I
the
can just
way,
pass the turn and draw 2.
the Riptide
Are
trigger
you
where
in
you
the game
put.
or did you leave already?
Oops, hold up. I'm still in the game. Yeah.
Can you just show arena and then pass the turn back? Or pass priority back so I draw up?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's
Okay.
do it.
Oh, my hand right now is feisty locals blue, feisty locals blue, feisty locals yellow.
Okay, yeah. So I only had one more way to prevent, but at the same time, like, right, you'd have to full block if I shoot another.
Yeah, I need a red
6
arrow. I have
red arrow at you. Yeah.
my hand I only have 3 cards left in deck essentially.
Yeah.
And
So
it's, all 2 blocks.
it really did come down to I needed to get the trap in arsenal, because I have the one last trap as well, and I still have a red sedation shot. So, what's the difference in cycling to that faster? I guess there was a turn I put it in arsenal, and then
You driftwood
I
quivered it?
driftwood quivered it away so I could actually shoot.
Mhm.
I guess maybe I just don't arsenal, and just hold it in hand. I forget what you did on that turn though, that I didn't use the trap. You still attacked.
Yeah, I think most of my turns I didn't do like an unblockable attack though.
Right. So that must
Like
have been what it was.
my deck typically doesn't like I don't have that many 2 power cards other than like my pitch cards and the yellow twin twisters. That's the only cards that's like basically unblockable in this deck that I'm
Mhm.
aggressively attacking with. Everything else is like a 2 for 6 or like a Freerling Renegades, Descending Gust
Yeah.
Wave Red, things like that. Yeah.
Oh, but actually, you know, that turn was when I fisticuffs, so you didn't have a turn. So I guess the difference would be just don't arsenal the trap, just hold it. Like there's no point putting in arsenal. Yeah, that's actually massive. That's absolutely what it was. Yeah, the turn I put inertia trap in
that
arsenal
was.
was when I fisticuffs. So
Okay, and you
that
forced me
yeah,
to pitch the last card.
yeah. So that made no sense. Okay, so that's the game right there.
Was
Is
there was there a sorry, which trap is it?
inertia trap.
Inertia trap. So
Yeah.
was there a possibility? You still had the Mask of Malicious up as well, right? Oh no, that doesn't matter. This is Ninja.
I don't know. No, I use that later because that was after the ponder to block the feisty.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just thinking if there was like a way to like force, like for you to force a pump, but I guess not.
No, the only card you directly pumped was 1 red twin twisters. The whole game. Oh, and I guess naturally the Benji trigger pumped the 1 ponder guy, the destructive.
Yeah, I was just thinking like if you can like maybe save a life somewhere, so then you can like force the pump on Benji and then inertia trap to like trigger it yourself essentially.
Yep. No, that is interesting. Yeah, because even with like feisty locals being your last cards in deck, obviously it doesn't work though because I can't block from hand. But same deal. Like maybe if you played one out earlier, which I don't think you did, to be fair, that was maybe another opportunity. Yeah. Interesting. But yeah, the play of arseling it just doesn't make sense because I know you don't have a turn, right? So but that's like a CC tick is just arsenal. But that just doesn't make sense. My turn probably doesn't max 4 cards anyway. I'm just gonna like pitch, aim, shoot, right? Which even like the best turn with like a pump card in there, come to fight or scout, is still a 3-card play. So yeah, it just shouldn't have been inertia and arsenal. Okay, cool, good game. Learned something. And it looks like everyone else is still playing. So I'm gonna hang out with the chat real quick.
Sounds good.
Did I report in the thing? There we go. Report.
I just reported as well.
Okay, cool. GG's. Okay. Yeah, wow. Super glad we talked that through. Yeah, Ryan, when I saw you say that in the chat, I was trying to think back of like when that turn actually was, and then as we talked it out with Jay, like, yeah, dude, that was absolutely just the punt. That's like a CC/Blitz tick. The whole, let me cycle, full 4 cards. Like, just put something in arsenal. I'll make use out of it. But no, that just like never would have made sense. I mean, if I didn't have Driftwood Quiver, then it's like obviously a punt. I think if I was trying harder, I could defend it through some other means. But no, I think every time there's just no reason to arsenal the card. You just hold it and go through the next hand because I know he doesn't have a turn of just shoot something, right? Like shoot an arrow and then have a decision point that I have better control over of what cards did he keep. If he kept some good stuff, then I'll arsenal the inertia trap. And then who knows, like maybe it just straight ends the game because of like some Benji play, like he's saying. So very good point. I did not expect to even make this game that close. Benji is supposed to be like the hard counter to Riptide, because Riptide just like tends to run a pile and you can't really close games through any unfair damage. Like traps can do it, but every other bit of damage is going to be like an honest 4, 5, 6, and Benji can block that if they want and come in for really annoying damage for Riptide. The Kodachis, the unblockables, like the final 6 or something to end a turn. Yeah, but overall, very good game. So yeah, I guess like the 3 big decision points then were on the spinning wheel kick when it came in for 4. If I did just block with Come to Fight and Mask right on that, technically would have saved me 1 life. I went into that turn at 10. Or no, I went into that turn at 13 took it, went to 9. No, that's not true. I went into that turn at 10. Yeah. I went into that turn at 10, took the 4, went to 6, and then when he came in for 6, I blocked 3. Is that right? No, those numbers sound all wrong because I ended up at 1 life. I don't know, whatever. But if I'd blocked the 4 right on that, then it would have saved me 1 more life. And then that kind of all equalizes to even that ponder being the feisty locals there, because then I'd be at 2 life, not 1. So a little bit of an extra cushion if it, was just a 1 cost attack there. But if it was a 2 attack, then I still just die. So that was just lucky, because that was absolutely Benji's game to win if that was 2 damage off the top. So that was just lucky. Nothing I could do to control that turn. The other turn that was interesting was with the Brush Off, Seek Horizon, Come to Fight, Virulent Touch. I really wanted to just keep that whole hand so I could go Come to Fight, pitch Brush Off, load Falcon Wing, give Falcon Wing an aim counter. It now comes in for 6 into the Seek Horizon. Oh, sorry. So it's not Virulent Touch. It was Seek Horizon. Or whatever I said. And then that turn would have been absolutely massive. It would have been 10 damage when the Benji was at 11. But it would have taken an extra 3 to get there. And I just don't think, since I can truly present lethal, there was a world where I just take the 6. He goes down to 1, but then I just straight die. But that was still a lot of damage I missed out on by having to give up a card. Giving up the Come to Fight. Interesting. Well, we know where the game was absolutely thrown with the Inertia Trap. Just a categorically incorrect play. So that was good. Good learning moment. This is only my 3rd draft of Uprising. Or of Outsiders. Jesus. Only my 3rd one. I seem to do decent in Sealed. When they give me a pile of cards, I can make a good deck. But draft, I just need to make sure I always draft my seat. Because I cannot do well with a bad deck. I just don't know the format well enough. I have to actually have a good deck to play the game, because I do not have the draft reps that anyone else does going into the Pro Tour. I have really spent 0 time on it. 0. I've been playing a lot of CC. I put in 100 games with the deck I want to take. I made my choice on Sunday, I believe. I finalized my deck choice on Sunday and then played 100 games with it on Talishar, to be fair, from Sunday to now. Played 100 games just to know the deck like the back of my hand. And I feel pretty good about it. Feel good about my CC deck. And then I put in another just 15 games or whatever on my Blitz deck for the Battle Hardened, because I don't foresee myself making top 8, to be fair, at the Pro Tour. And it's a pretty funny deck. I'll show the hold up. I'll show the Battle Hardened deck. Oh yeah, baby. I've been playing this disgusting life gain Yoji deck. That's right, Yoji. Can you even see him? He's right here. Yoji deck for Blitz. Now, when I went into this, I thought Icelander and Oldhim were going to be rotated for the Battle Hardened. That's actually not true. So, unfortunately, this is not actually a good deck. I thought it was post Icelander Oldhim, because it's definitely a categorically worse Oldhim. I just thought he was going to be gone. But then I double checked, and it turns out they're not going to announce the Blitz LL till May 4th or something. So, oh well. I'm still just going to play Yoji. Screw it. But it is a life gain Yoji deck. But it's not actually fatigue. You have a real win con, and the win con's really fun to get to. I really enjoy it. The entire game plan is you're banking life through the Blessing of Patience off Tunic counter, right? The Healing Bombs, the Sun Kisses, you're just banking all this life so that you can set up a couple endgame turns with Terra Sunder, either on Righteous Cleansing. That's a full hand, right? You've got your Righteous Cleansing from Arsenal, or Terra Sunder from Arsenal, whatever you set up, into pitching to a blue for the Terra Sunder, pitching 2 blues plus Tunic counter for the Righteous. So you can do that, right? You can do that for this disgusting 11 dominate that banishes a card from deck. And you're saving your life for those kind of plays. So the entire early game is just block, block, block. Make sure when you see the stuff you want to pitch for, you pitch Righteous Cleansing into Staunch Response, you pitch Terra Sunder into your Hammer, whatever, right? that's like game plan number 1, which is really cool. Game plan number 2 is a little bit harder, but you can heave Pulverize. You have to know your pitch stack, but you can heave the Pulverize into the hand where you draw 3 blues plus Tear Asunder and have your Tunic counter up. That's why Buckle's in here. It's just like a worse Tear Asunder, but it says Dominate, right? So you can set it up that way where all of a sudden the end of the game is 15 Dominate Pulverize that just like eats your opponent's turn. So it's a pretty fun deck because you're actually like trying to set up these combos. You don't just fatigue. The only things you like straight fatigue are like, Wizard you try and Chain, right? But everything else you're playing a game where truly it's about banking life. Smart blocking, banking life so that when you set up your disgusting Buckle, Tear Asunder, Pulverize, Righteous, whatevers, you actually have the life to do it. So it's pretty cool. I like this deck a lot. It's absolutely worse than Oldhim, though. Like, absolutely worse than Oldhim. I just thought Oldhim was going to be gone for the Battle Hardened, so now I feel dumb. But yes, anyway, I'll be playing this deck at the Battle Hardened at the Pro Tour because I didn't put time in with anything else. So that'll be funny. That'll be funny. Now, is Valda better than Yoji in this exact same shell? Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. Valda is just categorically better. The one thing that's funny about Yoji is it is Blitz. Every singular life point is kind of a big deal. And since your entire game plan really is just to make it so that you can tank life for these big plays, there have been times where I'm literally like at 1. I'm at 1. And I thank Yoji. I think that I picked Yoji in that specific instance because, you have the same equipment access that Valda does. Like nothing's different there, right? All your cards would be the same. Valda would probably run like Blue Sift or something, even in a shell like this. So anyway, we'll see how it does. We'll see how it does. It's kind of a meme. But yeah, Yoji has 22 life, which is just 1 more than Valda. Just 1 more. Yeah. The other reason I wanted to play this deck is because it doesn't share any cards with my CC deck. So, bit of a spoiler. I guess I'm not playing Guardian or anything that runs E-Strike in CC. But yeah, I just want to have like my 2 decks, not have to worry about interchanging anything, like CNCs or whatever. So yeah, that's everything that kind of informed this deck choice. Pretty cool, right? Andrew says you've played against this. It's awful. Have you really? I haven't seen a Yoji deck that's like actually playing for this kind of end game. There's Yoji decks that are like just fatigue or like, they do have Pulverize or whatever. But this Yoji deck like actually has a specific game plan every game, like to pull off the Buckle or Tear Asunder into Righteous and Pulverize. And I definitely adapted it from just like tanky Yoji builds that really are just trying to win through fatigue. Some of those builds are even running like Remembrance, which I don't think you need Remembrance. I think if you're playing Remembrance, you're just bad at winning with this kind of deck. You shouldn't need it. You shouldn't need it. You're a Guardian, so like just baseline, you are outvaluing the card trade because at any point you can turn a blue into 4 damage and you save life, or you save cards in deck with blocking with Staunch and Unmovable. So I don't think you need a Remembrance. Yeah, like you're gonna win off of the Tear Pulverize or something. Like it's up to you to figure it out. Might look a little bit different every game, but like same deal. Even a Macho late game of just like off Tunic 2 blues Macho can do it. It's the boring way to win. I prefer the other ways. Yeah. Let's see. Where is everyone else with this last round of draft? Looks like everyone else is still playing. That's crazy. That's super crazy. We're up in the draft. Penguin back. Oh, shoot. Wait, I'm late. Oh, hello?
Hello?
Oh, what the hell? I didn't know the next round was already ready. I've been like looking in and out of Discord, and I guess I just missed the fact when everyone was hanging in the lobby. All right.
No worries. Here, I'll send you the link.
All right, thank you. Sorry, I've just been talking to chat.
No worries at all.
Okay. What hero are you on?
I'm on Benji.
Benji again? Damn it. All right, I'm on Riptide. Very close game, though, against my last Benji opponent. Very close game.
you get it?
Where did you send it?
Here, I'll send it to your.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you
Okay. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Cool. All right, I didn't. Oh, I did win the die roll. Oh, this is the old UI. What the hell? It didn't take me to the new one.
I like to use the old one. We could use the new one if you'd rather, though.
Oh, well, it doesn't affect you. I can change it in the client. And you'll see the old, I'll see the new. There we go.
Oh, you have cool card backs. That's neat.
Mm-hmm. If you are a Patreon, you also get this card back. Excuse me, card back. It's kind of dated, honestly. I needed to change it, make it a little bit darker. Okay. He did draw some of that unblockable juice. Nice. All right, this guy doesn't talk a lot, so I'm gonna mute in Discord so I can talk to chat. All right, let's not throw this game. Although I already feel very disadvantaged. Him actually leaking through damage turn 0 feels like it's gonna be a massive deal. But I do have 3 brush off. Oh, actually, you know what? In this matchup, Riptide versus Benji, I should cut the chaff. Right? Like, what is the point of running? Yeah, because this will not go to fatigue. So, oh my god. All right, yeah, this game's over. Yeah, so like, what is the point of? Oh, sorry. Let's load. I don't even want to load. I guess I do want to withering shot over cut down. Yeah, let's do that. Fine. Yeah, okay. This game is incredibly over. He drew the cheese hand turn 1, which is why in every other case, when I've won the die roll, I do choose first. But after our long discussion with Jay last round, decided he's a great player. We'll listen and go second, like he had suggested. But of course, we have been absolutely bamboozled by that choice. So that doesn't feel great right off the bat. That feels pretty awful. Pretty awful. Yeah, but anyway, the other point is against Benji, since the game is not really going to go to fatigue, or if it is, I'm going to just win baseline because my cards are higher rate than theirs are. I should cut the chaff, like the yellow freewheeling renegades, you know, the blue virulent touch. Like that kind of card just shouldn't see play in this matchup. There's no point. Oh, I guess we are racing. Okay. Okay, if we're racing, I doubt his hand deals 12, and I'll just freaking keep it, dude. I'll keep it, why not? This hand is Seek, Scout, Cut, Arsenal, Inertia. Oh wait, never mind. I need to use Inertia because of Seek. I can't block this crap anyway. Throw it at me. Throw it at me. Are we really just like hard racing? This hand is a lot of damage. It's 13 damage and they're at 8. That's kind of funny. I technically, or we're tied, I guess, on life on board. They have a frailty, so... Oh, but it's the +1 from Benji. Yeah, that's right. We're taking it. We're taking it. I'm ready to eat this turn. It's not likely that the Benji's full hand, unless they end with like a 6 power or something, really is going to outdamage anything. I mean, I can't block that either. Sure, we'll take it. Can't block it. They short and sharp again. Mother of God. All right, well, now we are definitely... Oh, shoot. Should I have inertia trapped? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry, react. Yeah, I am gonna Inertia Trap. There's no reason to like actually throw this. I'm gonna Inertia Trap. They take a damage, right? They take a damage. I can just Arsenal the Seek Horizon. That feels fine. I forgot that I could react once they react. I appreciate you, Talishar. Yeah, now this feels great. Now we might actually do things. Scout, let's go ahead, look at opponent. It's a hurl. Okay, it's good to know. And then we'll cut down to size for 9. They have to give us something. And we Arsenal Seek. This honestly feels like we could do it, because depending on how many cards they give us now, knowing that we Arsenal Seek means our turn will guaranteed like be live off 4. Because the Seek can play out, top a card, and then off the 3 that are left, maybe it's even like a buff, right? Like buff, aim, shoot. There's a chance that we can actually have a full 5-card live hand, which is very rare for this deck. Very rare. But Arsenal Sync also never hurts. I'm going to be sad if this isn't a 2-1 deck. I really felt it. I felt like it was. The card quality was there. We threw the last game against Benji, and then this one's playing so differently. I mean, we ate 7 damage because we let Benji go first. That still kills you, so you need to give one more card. The problem with Riptide, right, is like, how do I close the game? I already used my cheeky damage. Because the other one I have, Blood Rot Trap, likely won't trigger. They already used 2 short and sharps. I don't know, Josh. I wouldn't say going second was actually better. Like I don't think that's in this game in particular. I can't say that's true. I took 5 damage for like absolutely free. There was nothing I could do. I just took 5 damage. Yeah, let's put that. Sedation, not super relevant, but I like that we get to Arsenal the Brush Off. That feels good. Our turn is at least 9 damage, and they're at 4. So they can't say no blocks on this. Something is demanded out of this hand. We know they have a 2-block with the yellow hurl. Interesting. Interesting. The other good thing to note with how early they played out the short and sharps is that likely there aren't any more reds, right? Like, would they actually have 4 reds? No, right? Or 3 reds, sorry. Would they actually have 3 reds? This is another really big deal arrow. They have to block with 2 things. I get to Arsenal a brush off. We have 3 brush offs, so maybe we don't necessarily like end the game, right? But we could just kind of keep stringing these must block scenarios. Because we have another scout, we have another red come to fight, we have a yellow come to fight, we have another Seek Horizon, I think. So maybe we can just string enough damage that we force deck out. I don't know. Like, it might have to be Fisticuffs. Like, the Fisticuffs might be the game ender, where there just is going to be a turn. Oh, a red short and sharp. They actually had a red short and sharp. That's crazy. That's crazy. Another red short and sharp. This is funny. Wow, I drew all the brush offs at once. That can't bode well. That can't be a good sign. No matter what, I want to make sure the Kodachi gets out of here, though. Or not the Kodachi, the Arsenal. So I do have to get rid of this brush off. Feels bad. Oh, nice. Okay, this is great. Now I get to brush off load and actually get the additional, whatchamacallit? And they can't... Yeah, so they can't Threadbare Blade Cuff this, so I will be free to yellow brush off. Right? Yeah, I should be. And I get the Riptide trigger. Okay. We like this. We definitely eat this last Kodachi. It's fine. Now we're in the fisticuff zone because we are going to aim, shoot, and then we can threaten the pitch on fisticuffs. I think we might be okay. They're not at 1, but it's still likely we can catch them out. Sometimes you have to take the damage, but also don't forget ninjas all tempo if they don't get it back. That's a very fair point, Josh. Which has been this game. That is the inverse. Like, we are lucky that we had a good play going second. And that speaks to like the card quality of our deck in reality, that we are consistent enough to pull together the reds to be able to make a play like that. If that hadn't have been the going second play though, I would fear for my life though. Like, I can't just take 5 and then have a turn that's like shoot an arrow for 5, right? But being able to do 11 was super relevant. And now we're eating so many cards because he has to respect fisticuffs. So I'm liking this a lot. Oh, fuck. Should I have done the thing again where I don't Arsenal brush off? Oh, god damn it. Oh, I should have done the thing where I don't Arsenal brush off. Right? That was just worse. That was just worse, right? Oh, that feels atrocious. Yeah, I mean, I do still have to have a turn. I guess I could make my turn just the Seek Horizon. That doesn't seem right, huh? They're only at 9? Nah, so I'm going to win by deck out, I think. But this is my last brush off. God, I don't want to send it off. I'm going to do it. Ah, that feels so bad. I need to get better about that. I think I'm still just safe, though. Like, I'm going to put this in Arsenal and have another wide turn next turn. He still has to respect fisticuffs. And also, like, the blood rot is huge, right? So maybe it is fine. Like, it's not like playing just for the Seek Horizon is any better. Like, keeping the brush off, sure, is cool to have defensively, but I'm in such an aggressive position right now. I have all the tempo in the world, and especially with the on-hit of this infecting shot, he has to just give the hand again, right? Yeah, so actually, I'm fine with this. And that means he doesn't see the brush off. I was able to hide the brush off. Wow, that's massive respect for fisticuffs. I mean, he's correct. He is correct to do that. That's crazy, though. Yeah, so now we'll put the Blood Rot Trap on top to trigger the Rabble. That's kind of a cool combo. It's funny. And then we're going to deck them out. Wow, this is nuts. So this is what having tempo with Riptide feels like. Wow, that's crazy. What a steal of a game. Like, we just were kind of busted. And he has to respect fisticuffs on every single attack here. Wow, crazy deck. Crazy deck. Crazy deck. Jesus Christ. Yeah, wow. GG's. Holy mother. Dude, GG's. I've been talking to my chat this whole game because, Jesus Christ, my head's on fire. But, man, I feel like I just kind of got momentum and just drew the good hands. That's crazy. The deck has like never played this aggressive in any other game.
Yeah, really? I was really waiting for you to just like,
dude, I know.
One turn and then you just didn't.
No, like, it's crazy. I've been saying, like, there was a turn where I drew triple brush off, and it was the only turn that like you were able to potentially do anything, but like I just had the brush offs. Like it was draw sequence. This game was nuts.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah.
Holy crap.
My whole deck was like 2 blocks, so once
Yeah.
you had some stuff, it wasn't gonna go well.
I mean, you got 5 damage in for free on turn 0, and I was kicking myself because I just talked to Jay last game when I played him on Benji about how going second into Benji in his testing is like strictly better. It's about tempo in that matchup, blah, blah, blah. And so I followed his advice. I went second, and like, of course you have the perfect punish, right? Like normally the most unblockable you're going to do and still get Arsenal is like, 3 to 4, still get Arsenal. You got 5 through. It's just like, holy mother. That's such a big deal. But then I was able to, I mean, it's a tempo game and you don't have 3 blocks, right? So that's eventually what won it.
3 block, it's not good.
Damn, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah, good game.
Good games. All right, I do have to let Nathan know that I have to jump off because I got a pack. But thanks, man. It was fun.
Yeah, for sure. Take care.
All right, Nathan. I can't stick around for like the debrief today because I need to pack.
Oh, no worries, dude.
It's
I think-
midnight basically.
Yeah,
where
I think
am.
most people here need to go unpack, so don't worry. We're not really needing the debrief.
But I did go 2-1 on Riptide, and Jay and I had like a long debrief about our game, which was my loss, and learned a lot. That dude is awesome. So, props.
My loss to oh no.
Are you also
What's his
2-1?
name? Yeah, 2-1. I lost to the Katsu, who was on the final table. We had a really good discussion too. He's very good.
I'll drop my deck link at least. It was another Riptide pile, and goddamn, dude, like, Riptide is actually the draw sequence in Riptide feels crazy. Like I just played against Eli, right? Or sorry, is your name Eli?
It is.
Yeah.
Eli, yeah. And somehow I drew the most aggressive draw sequence possible. Just like unrelenting 9+ damage every turn, right? But then I played the Riptide Mirror game 1, and no turn did more than like 6. Like it was just it's weird, man. Weird.
I forced Riptide over the weekend in like an in-person draft, and I did like 34 pile Riptide.
Yeah.
It slaps.
Dude, this was 36, and I mean, I even had like 5 cards I couldn't play. But I'm so glad I pulled Fisticuffs. I really went light on equipment, but Fisticuffs, as soon as I saw that, I pulled it because you really don't have a lot of like game-ending pressure with Riptide, especially like if you as the player know what traps you have, then there can just be situations where you're like, fuck, like I know I can't actually close off of like the traps left in my deck, and it feels like you kind of just lose a win con. Like if I only have a Blood Rot trap against like, a Benji, and I've already seen like 3 short and sharps, like what's it going to do? Right.
Exactly,
But no, having the Fisticuffs meant like there was lethal play like all the time, which was really cool. So
Pendulum Trap 2 was my all-star. Pendulum Trap versus like Azuri is just like your deck is deleted. Goodbye.
oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But anyway, this was super fun. I'll see you pretty soon.
See you.
gotta-
See you in Baltimore, man.
Yeah. Safe travels and all that. We'll catch up later.
You as well.
Okay, everyone in chat, thanks for sticking around. I guess that we would go 2-1. I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I definitely make misplays enough that I would never assume I'm the 3-0 because my draft experience with this set is really limited. Haha, limited. On top of, I have not even played every hero in limited. Haha. So I would never expect to be the 3-0, especially at Pro Tour, because there are people there with real testing. I mean, the people who actually care about pack distribution, props to you. I don't give a fuck. It's just going to be what it's going to be. That's where I'm at. I've had no time to really like dedicate towards outsiders to like a significant extent. I was doing Richmond for one, and editing all those videos kind of ate my testing week. I really thought I was just going to do the live show and then have all of last week to prepare a little bit more. And instead I had work, and then as soon as work was over, I had to jump on editing the next video and coordinating with community casters. So like, I'm glad that project happened, but it was at the cost of my testing week. So that kind of sucked. But it was a great product to put out in the end. I'm very happy with it, and hopefully it leads to good things because LSS wants to meet with me in Baltimore. So cool. I'm gonna jump off. Got packing to do. As you can see, the table behind me has like nothing on it because I haven't packed at all. I also can't decide if I'm gonna shave or not. What do you think? Where's my parasocials in the chat? Should I shave? I can't make a call. If I shave, then I'll have to like bring all my shaving stuff because I'll want to look clean all weekend, or I can just pull the Pedro Pascal and leave it. This is in vogue, isn't it? Pedro Pascal. All the men with like half beards pull up. No need to shave. All right, Ryan, for you. Okay. Anyway, goodbye everyone. Super fun. Thanks for sticking around. It was super impromptu, hopefully useful, and I will see everyone in Baltimore.